wake up time, very, very important when it comes to setting goals and goal setting. There's only so many hours in a day, right? We know that if I have to be at my bus stop, say 6:30, I need to wake up X amount of time prior because there's things that I need to do, brush my teeth, take a shower, get dressed, whatever it might be, before I leave the house and get on my bus, right? So that's a first example of doing little things to achieve the overall big goal, which is be on time to the bus stop, right? So no matter how big or small the goal is, there's always a plan and a plan to be executed. And sometimes you gotta wake up early for those plans. Leave snooze alone, right? Think of snooze as like a delay to your day. So my alarm clock goes off, I say I'm getting up at 5 o'clock, and I hit snooze, and now I might be a little bit behind schedule if I do hit snooze. Gratitude, attitude of gratitude, right? Saying thank you. What is attitude of gratitude? Having an attitude of gratitude is being grateful for whatever it is that's going on, whether it's good or bad, right? Something good happens, thank you. Something bad happens, thank you. It's not always easy. It's pretty difficult to say thank you about something that's not going ideally for you, right? But if you can find gratitude in those situations, it can and it will help you get through those things a little bit easier, right? At least with maybe a little peace of mind. So right there where it says thank you, everybody together right now say thank you out loud. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. So check it, we said it today. We said thank you. Those 3 lines that are there, no matter how big or small, spend the next minute or two, I want you to write down 3 things that you're grateful for. 3 things you can say thank you about today. It could be something as small as thank you for waking up. No matter how big or small, be grateful, say thank you, right? I am, we're talking about affirmations, we're talking about speaking to yourself, right? So in your brain right now, without speaking, without using your words, just say the word I am. So you heard that little voice in your head, right? That little voice, that's yours. That's your voice, and there is a control factor over that voice. Sometimes that voice just talks, right? Sometimes that voice just gets to saying some things, and sometimes you're just listening to that voice. But there is a point where you can take control of that voice. You can steer the conversation that is going on in your head, right? And a practice, we're talking about practicing. This is what this workbook's about. This is what this sheet is about. This is what this lesson is about. Practicing talking nice to yourself, right? So the words that follow I am are very important. And also to go back to, you have control over that. So every single day we should practice talking nice to ourselves by affirming positive things to ourselves with I am statements. Let's practice together right now. Write down 3 things that I am. Positively affirm to yourself 3 things that you are. I am, whether you write the same thing every day or you write different things every day, right? If you could just continue to write whatever it is that you affirm to yourself, you continue to tell yourself, I'm tired, guess what you're gonna be? I'm tired. Guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna carry yourself like you're tired. I'm tired. You're gonna talk like I'm tired. If you just said right now, so practice, right? We talk about changing the conversation. We talk about changing that narrative in your head. I'm awake. Say it. Look, I am awake. Say it again. I'm awake. 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 Now it's a little smile. You feel that little bit of energy that's happening right now? I am awake, just by simply talking to yourself in a positive manner, right? So it's not crazy that sometimes, yeah, I am tired. You can feel tired. You can feel tired, but affirming to yourself, I am tired, is a whole being. It's a whole being. Tired is like shriveled up, closed off, you know what I'm saying? And this is the practice. When you write down things, yeah, be honest with yourself. I am tired. So now, all right, maybe that might not have the most positive spin on it. It may be my reality, but how can I change the conversation? Simply change it, say it another, I'm awake because I am. My eyes are open, I'm breathing, right? Thank you for my breath. It's an energy, right? This practice is about energy. We talk about setting goals. Setting goals. Goals are where? In the future, right? So be grateful. Talk nice to yourself about your future self. Help that happen by setting goals, right? So set goals, and then we say make them happen. You can set a goal. A lot of people set goals, and then if there's no action taken on those goals, they're not going to happen. They're just going to stay goals, right? So the action part is what follows where it says goal. Right now, again, goals can be big, goals can be small. Set a goal in that space provided right there. What's a goal that you have? But I want you to write down 5 things that will need to be done, 5 things that will help you get closer to that goal. What are 5 things that need to be done for me to reach my goal? Right? So we set the goal. We wrote down some action steps, 5 things that need to be achieved, 5 things that we get to do to get closer to that goal. Earlier we talked about daily habits, rituals, and routines. Right? We talked about what it is we do on a daily basis, and we asked the question, does what we do on a daily basis run parallel with what our goals are? So the next question is, what will I do today? Right? Because some of those action steps up above, they're bigger than what can be done in one day. But one little thing towards one of those 5 things. What is something small today that I can do to help me achieve that goal that I just set up top? Write that down. So reflection. Reflection. What's that mean? Of what happened. Reflecting on the past, right? Reflecting on the moments before, the day before, what just happened, what has already happened. Remember we said, does what we do on a daily basis run parallel with what my goals are? Asking yourself, did you do what you said you were going to do? So we just wrote down what we can do today. A very, very important part of this practice is tomorrow when we wake up, asking the question, did we do what we said we were going to do? Right? So reflecting and every day asking yourself, did I do it? See that little space on the bottom? You either check yes or no. We can't answer that question yet because today's still here. We still got time today, right? But we are going to collect our sheets, myself, or somebody, we're going to keep it until next time, and then we're going to reflect. Did we do what we said we were going to do, right? See these happy, smiley faces? We don't know yet. We're going to find out. But how do you feel? How do you feel when you're doing what you said you were going to do, right? If you don't like how you feel doing what you're doing, that is a sign, that is an indicator that maybe I need to make a small little change, a small little tweak, right? Maybe I need to adjust my daily habits, rituals, and routines, what it is I do every single day. All right? So again, this is a work in progress. This is a practice. And really it never ends, right? It does not stop because goals are just checkpoints. Goals are just checkpoints. Goals are just chances for us to check back in, say, where are we? Okay, we're here. How did we get here? And then we set some goals on where it is that we're going, where we want to go. All right? So turn the paper over real quick. Last writing exercise, then we're going to move a little bit. I just want to give you a little acronym. HERE. H-E-R-E. HERE. H stands for habits. Habits. What are your habits? What are your habits? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you naturally do? What are your habits? Become aware of your habits. E stands for every day. Every single day. What do we do on a daily basis, and does what we do on a daily basis run parallel with what our goals are? Every single day. Be aware and take inventory of what it is you do every day. R stands for rituals and routines. E stands for elevate and meditate. Elevate and meditate. That's the part we talk about taking care of our brains, taking care of our mentals, taking care of how it is that we speak to ourselves. One more time, here. Here. Here is your habits. Here is what it is you do every single day. Here is your rituals and routines. And here is elevation and meditation, all right? If it doesn't make sense, it will make sense whether it is you hear it from me or this is just a seed planted later on, and this is just a part of making it make sense for you, all right?